So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. A Colorado teen was found unresponsive by her manager at a Walgreens break room after she allegedly rejected a coworker who is now facing felony murder charges. Riley Whitelaw, age 17, was found unresponsive by her manager who called 911 at approximately 7 p.m. on June 11th. Quote, he stated he had found a body in the break room and there was blood everywhere. A year prior, Whitelaw allegedly made a complaint about her coworker, 28-year-old Joshua Johnson, accusing him of making advances towards her. Whitelaw's manager recalled her saying that she was uncomfortable with Johnson and added that she requested a different work schedule a few weeks before her passing. At the scene, Colorado Springs police found Whitelaw suffering from severe neck trauma and determined that there were no signs of life. Police also discovered Whitelaw's identification badge and a radio earpiece located near her feet, according to a probable cause affidavit. Surveillance footage captured Johnson allegedly stacking bins in front of the camera until the view was entirely blocked. A 16-year-old customer told police that she was standing in an aisle when she heard a female screaming and the stall doors slamming. Another manager at the Walgreens told police Whitelaw's boyfriend began working at the store 3 months ago and that she noticed Johnson appeared jealous. Johnson was located walking along I-25 by state troopers the next day and was allegedly covered in bruises and cuts. He told troopers that he was attacked at Walgreens in Colorado Springs, but when they checked in with CSPD, they learned he was actually a suspect in the incident. He was then arrested and allegedly admitted to police that he had a crush on Whitelaw. He was then transported to El Paso County Jail, where he is facing felony murder charges and is being held without bond. First of all, I'm not sure what the legal age of consent. I'm not even caring at this moment in time. You got a 17-year-old that obviously has a boyfriend that's more than likely the same age, and they're both working at the same place. And then you have this old incel of a 28-year-old man, overweight is all get out, deciding that he's going to sit up there and take her life because he can't have her and she is not interested in him, obviously for obvious reasons. So he decides that he's going to do whatever it is that he wants to sit up there and do. If anybody wants to know what an incel looks like, that's what an incel looks like. An overweight dude who doesn't get any type of girls, and the moment in time that he directly goes out there and he's trying to get some type of attention or whatever it is, the first one that basically turns him down, that's the one he's going to directly go after and more than likely potentially try, or if not do, take that woman's life. This is what that looks like. And this is yet again why I sit up there and state that you need to have these young girls out here learning self-defense. They need to learn some hand-to-hand combat. Like I said before, regardless of however people want to feel about the things that I state, she would have had a better off chance fighting this dude off if she had the knowledge and the know-how. She would have went for his eyes, went for his nose. She would have went for very soft areas, right? Areas of the neck, the temple, areas along the jawline, and different things of that nature, or just the complete obvious, kick them directly, in the testicles. That's pretty much going to stun a lot of guys. They're not going to be fighting back, against that. Like I said, this is 100% and completely ridiculous. My other question is, where are the parents at? Why is it that this young girl did not confide any of these things into like a family member, maybe police, a mother, a father, a brother, somebody of an equal footing, that could potentially be a barrier or get her directly out of that. The most that she asked for, she was like, yo, I like working this job, I'm probably getting some good pay. I'm just going to request to work on a different schedule so that I don't have to interact with this person. The fact of the matter is, if you're still working at the same establishment, he can show up at any time. It has nothing to do with the schedule. If he knows your work schedule, then he can just decide to come in there as a patron and just bother her that way. And then can't nobody say nothing because he actually works there. So, it's a variety of things that should have taken place. Better yet, the boyfriend could have even had stepped in. Like I said, I'm not sure of the stature or whatnot or whatever, but usually when it comes to a point where things like this, is taking place, the boyfriend would usually, once he is notified of it, once that notice has been put out by way of the girlfriend, you know, the boyfriend will usually step to the side, be like, "Yo, let me talk to you for a minute. Let's have a conversation. This don't need to go no further than what it is, because it's just simply words. Like, yo, she's with me, she's not with you, she is not interested, she's in a relationship with me. That's all there is. So I expect you to act accordingly and to leave her alone. If I hear a word or even catch a scent that you are not abiding by what has been stated between men, then we're going to have this escalate further." That's usually how that goes. But she didn't let, to my knowledge, from at least going by the story, the boyfriend didn't know anything about it. Then, she didn't tell any family members or anything like that. The only people that she notified about this was Walgreens. And the other people that are at fault as well for this too, that the parents could potentially sue, is Walgreens, because they were put on notice that, yo, this dude is having some negative behaviors and it's making her uncomfortable. He's trying to advance on her and she is declining those advances. And this is, like I said before, this is a 20 something, 27, 28-year-old man, and this girl is 17. And you see clear cut what happened, because whatever was reported was not taken serious. I'm not sure who was supposed to be reading that report. You're going to lose your job and more than likely be a part of a lawsuit. Walgreens is also going to be at fault as well, because the people that they hired are not doing the things that they should be doing, on top of the fact that this was, in a sense, just allowed to happen, and it should not have happened. But like I said, it is what it is at the end of the day. So, like I said, I'll keep listening to these stories or putting these stories out. Hopefully you'll have women out here that will take note of these stories, and they'll start getting active, and they'll start putting themselves, their friends, and their family members into a lot of these classes, or at least passing down the information so that things like this can stop occurring. Like I said before, I would rather for a woman to be in court versus directly in the grave.